this all day, and we are now officially underway. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And he denied that opportunity. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Los Angeles will go to work here in the offensive end. Takes a shot. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Wilkinson's frustration has to be at an all-time high. He's hit the post a couple of times. Uncle, how about a bounce for me, he's thinking.
The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Kopitar's got it on the offensive end. Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. The Oilers grab possession of the puck. Nice pass. Hammers it on net. He scores! And they're on the board.
Not everybody's been on the ice yet, and we've already got a goal on the board.
Los Angeles makes it 1-0, and boy, it didn't take them long to create.
I almost didn't get set up between the benches here, and that puck was in the net. What a start.
Shot gets in front of it. Handles the pass from the right side. And he totally whiffs on that one. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Los Angeles takes the puck through the neutral zone. The Kings played along the boards. Too many bodies in the way.
Wilkinson's dangerous, and he's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier on.
Pass right in front. That's a textbook save by Grubauer. The Oilers have possession shorthanded. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Kings will play it from the defensive zone. Couldn't find the intended target. Cutting to the slot. Back of the net, they score!
I like the way they use that manpower advantage to their advantage. They moved the puck quickly. The penalty killers just couldn't catch up.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Los Angeles has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. From his own end, he picks up the puck.
40 minutes, 9 seconds.
LA's in now. They've got numbers. Sends it over. And now it's grabbed by Kempny. Couldn't complete the play. Taken by Simmons. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Carter. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. He was locked in there. Big stop by the keeper.
No time to...
Scores! That's 3!
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself. This is a great shot, but I don't think he should be this open. How do you have enough time in the high slot to take a slap shot?
Los Angeles has it in their own zone. They go on the attack through center. Lets one go. Denied by Grubauer.
They're still shoving long after the whistle's gone here. Somebody wants to go. Klefbom's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Edmonton's got possession here in their own end. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Couldn't make that one happen. Picked up along the wall by Turris. Gaining momentum along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Hall. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a stop with the stick. Great reflexes, another save.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
From the point, they take control of it. Denied by the goaltender.
When you're the offensive player, it seems like so much more work when you got to go hunt the puck down in the corner. That's a good save.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Taken along the wall by Walker. Slides it up front. Nice zone entry from the middle. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop.
McDavid's on the ice for this offensive zone faceoff. We'll see if he can help get something started. Can they get a little momentum and get back in the game?
The Oilers win it. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now it's grabbed by Larson. Not able to connect. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. On fire.
Sometimes it's just your night. You shoot the puck and goes in the net. He's had an unbelievable evening.
The Kings are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Los Angeles wins the draw in the neutral zone.
By number 21, Wilkinson.
Grips it and rips it. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Save made by the goalie.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Los Angeles recently adding yet another goal to this already one-sided affair. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that one's stopped. Scooped up along the wall by Hall. Saucer pass. Oh, what a stop with the poke check.
That is a total set.
Scores. Wow.
Man, you've said that a lot with this guy. It's like every time he gets on the ice, the puck ends up in the back of the net.
What a night. Moves it to Kopitar. Moves it up.
That's a good look. Nice long pass.
Stones him in front.
Hey, usually the whistle is going to stop the play. I guess not tonight. Wilkinson's ready to go. Apparently the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Oilers have it against the wall. Now a quick pass to Cahoon. Enters the offensive zone from the left. The Kings gain possession in their own end. Here's an odd man rush. Hammers it on net. He scores!
Man, shooters remember this. I mean, I don't. I never shot them off the bar and in, but it looks like a fun thing to do.
Don't sell yourself short, man.
But I am.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Smart defensive play there. Takes it to the front. Right on the doorstep. He scores!
Yeah,
Again!
what a night for him. You think after three you might let down? Not him. They keep coming.
Los Angeles has had multiple chances here in this first, and they have capitalized. No one home on that play.
Wilkinson, assisted by number 11.
From point blank, he scores! T. Hizzle, Taylor Hall. Long lead pass up the center. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Right in the low slot. Denies him in front. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, he's trying to box him out. This is getting a little testy. Wilkinson's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off.
Los Angeles has been the better team offensively, more shots, and as a result, more goals. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by McDavid. The Oilers play it along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. LA's gained possession along the boards. And that one's turned away. Picked up along the boards by Hall. Couldn't complete the play. Icing the call. They get burned on the play here, Ray.
This is the responsibility of the centerman now. You're tired. Your guys around you are tired. You have to bear down and find a way, at the very least, to tie the draw so the offensive team doesn't get a big advantage.
Breakaway. That's blocked. The Oilers gain control, and he's going after him here. That's generally a no-fly zone with star players.
Yeah, they get hit like that. Somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated? Down go the Mets.
Go time. Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. Maybe this will spark them. Maybe they'll get back in the game, but they're getting blown out here.
This might be the first time the crowd's been on their feet in a while.
King's penalty to number 21. Wilkinson, 5-minute major for fighting.
there's the horn. 20 minutes in the books. I think one team's still trying to figure out what happened. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Dished on over to McDavid. And the puck departs the zone. And now it's grabbed by Nurse. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Taken by Larson. Quick pass to Cahoon. Delayed penalty coming up here. Here's a shot, and he misses.
That's a good scoring opportunity. He doesn't capitalize on a grade A chance.
The Kings have been handed 2 for interference.
Not going to be tough to argue that one away. He just stopped him dead in his tracks. But he doesn't have the puck.
Time to the penalty. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, the only thing that happened on that power play was the clock rolled along. Very few chances, not much danger.
Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Blast from the blue line. Too much traffic in the lane. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Ryan's got it across the line. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. We got a penalty coming up here as the officials blow the play dead.
Number 21 will consider 2 minutes for interference.
Interference is the call. Intentions were good, though, I would think.
Yeah, but you got to realize I'm in the wrong spot. I can't get in the way like he did.
Hammers one at the net. He scores! Putting the special in special teams tonight.
The extra work they've done, the way that they've moved some people around has helped them capture.
Do you continue to press here with the lead raiser, or do you try to play it safe?
Well, it's a fine line, but the coach is reminding the players that safety trumps everything else. If a play's there, make it, but for the most part, they want that puck in front of them and playing a defensive posture.
LA's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second.
Power play by number 21.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that goes off a player in front.
And by number 6, Massa. Time of the goal, 5 minutes.
Offside is the call. Here comes. You can't do that to the Stars.
Yeah, even if you think it's a clean hit, and I do, it doesn't matter. Somebody's coming after you.
Absolutely. Down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
King's penalty to number 21. Wilkinson, a 5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties, 6 minutes, 10 seconds.
Slides it diagonally to McDavid. Drives it to the crease. No room for that one to get through. He's got a step. And that just falls apart.
No way to recover from that. That's a good-looking play that leads to nothing.
Puck scooped up by Kopitar. That pass doesn't go. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. Nothing doing on that.
Whoa.
Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play. LA's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Stopped by the goaltender. Hits him right into the boards.
Yeah, that's still smart. You can know it's coming, but the boards are solid. That always rattles you.
And now he tries to get it across to Nurse. There's the whistle stopping the play. Wilkinson's been nabbed for tripping.
It's a tough penalty to take. You're trying to do the right thing. Unfortunately, you pull his feet out, you got to go to the penalty box.
LA has been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Quick feed to Simmons. Dismissed that chance.
Quick goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
His reflexes on display tonight.
Wilkinson's back at it. Looks like the rambunctious part of his game is over, and it's now time to play hockey again.
The Kings continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. LA's ready to go on the attack. And that one's broken up. Great block there. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Regains control here in the neutral zone. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Nurse has got it into offensive territory. Pass back to the point. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Clearing attempt. And manages to clear the zone. Centering pass. And he was right there. They can't connect. Moves the puck across to Cahoon. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. And the period has come to an end in what has been a very one-sided affair tonight.
Do you want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games?
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Edmonton's man advantage is still intact as this period gets underway, and they win the draw. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Puck grabbed by Klefbom. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. Stick saved by the goaltender.
That is sweeping up the trash there. Good save. Off to the corner. Everybody can readjust.
Made the stop on the play. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really looked for a shorty, but if the opportunity...
Let's go back to ringside. Ray Ferraro standing by. What are you catching out there?
I'm looking at a team here that's pretty satisfied with some of their players tonight. The coach came over, gave the rookie a tap on the shoulder as he came in off that last shift. I like the fact that he had a job to do, the coach told him what to do, and the kid was able to deliver.
Los Angeles continues to lead early in this third period. Big story tonight for them. Their offense came to play. Gets it out of his own end. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Lets it go. Had a beat, but puts it off the inside of the post.
The Kings maybe can put that in their pocket and save it for another night. They're up big here and thoroughly in control.
The Oilers certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
I certainly didn't like much about that power play. The shorthanded goal, of course, is the exclamation point.
Scores! Bar down!
Up over top of the goaltender, off the bar and into the net. What a great shot. There was a sliver of hope for the goaltender when he hears the sound of the crossbar, but it was no good. The puck hits the bar and bounces in.
LA's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Fires one on goal. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. The Kings have it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Simmons. The Kings take possession here in the open ice. Stopped by the goaltender. No, he scores. He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
You don't get many of these odd man rushes, so you better take advantage of them. They moved the puck quickly and aggressively, and the goalie couldn't keep up to the shot.
Los Angeles continues to steamroll them here in this third period.
Goal, goal, goal. It seems to be every couple of minutes they celebrate another one.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Kings win possession here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over, and he scores! Los Angeles has been in the fast lane all night long. Just simply look at the scoreboard.
A lot of people have gotten right offensively for them in this game. They have dominated this since the very beginning of the first period.
Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Picked up along the wall by Kopitar. Can't find his man. LA's looking to break out of their own end. Pass stolen in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Kopitar. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Icing is called, stopping the play dead. The Kings are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
And he got right over top of that one. That's a big face-off win for him.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a short pass to Cahoon. The Oilers take it across the line. The Kings take possession in the defensive end. Handles a sweet feed. And the puck goes out in a hurry into the bench at pretty high speed there, Ray.
Yeah, you see coaches diving out of the way. The trainers are trying to be safe as well as the puck hurdles into the bench.
LA's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Draisaitl's taking it from his own end. Fails to find the open man.
Wow.
He scores! That's 3 on the night!
It doesn't matter where it is either. The hat trick is always an unbelievable feeling. They're so hard to come by.
From the neutral zone now. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. Hammers the shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up.
He's going to need some help here. He's pretty clearly...
He does it again!
Put that stick away, man. Is it hot? What an outstanding game.
LA's taken a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro School of Hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
Driving right to the front! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. He scores! He can't miss tonight!
Unbelievable to get this many chances, but to be able to put them all away.
The Kings have not stopped the firepower display tonight. You impressed down there?
It's like they're going downhill the whole game. Their opponent hasn't been able to keep up at any level tonight.
Locks him down in front of the net. Back at the point, they set it up. What a stop as he puts out the fire.
They're still shoving long after the whistle's gone here. Somebody wants to go. Wilkinson's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
The Kings have it from their own end. Moves it to Kopitar. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. And just out of arm's reach on the play. Cassian's got it along the boards. Sent into the offensive zone. McDermott's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Taken by Russell. LA's got the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. What a steal in his own end. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Officials blowing the play dead. We've got a penalty on the way here.
Kings penalty to number 21.
The Kings will lose a man, tripping the call.
Reaches in with his stick and gets nabbed for the trip.
LA's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Trying to clear the puck. Gets it out of his own end. And a tenacious effort. It's in! Another short-handed goal!
James, I look over at the bench. The coach is kind of giggling a little bit. I mean, who expects to score short-handed, let alone multiple times in the same game?
Unbelievable! Los Angeles has about a half a period to go here as they lead it in this third period. Puck scooped up by Kempney. Hammers it on net, and that shot dies in traffic. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. And the puck leaves the zone. The Oilers' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Well, they're not going to think too much about that. You want to at least generate a little momentum on your power play. Not only did they not score, they gave up a shorty, which is always deflating.
Handles the pass from the right wing. Quick pass to Cassian. Here's a shot. Scores!
Eventually, the puck finally goes in the net. They've been working at this all night. Finally, in the late stages, they get one.
Edmonton's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The cannon from the point, and he stands tall in goal.
Yeah, he got a little testy once the whistle blown. He's pushing him out of there. Bear's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Quick shot! Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and another big stop!
He's right on it. 2 consecutive saves. Tough ones at that.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Edmonton's moving it into the offensive end. Grabs the puck. Quick feed to Carter. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. With the stop. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. From center they get into the attacking area. Keeps hold of the puck. Maintains possession. Here he is from the slot. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. And that one's blocked. Quick snap. Stopped by the goaltender.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
And manages to clear the zone. And great hustle to come up with the puck. Stays with it. Edmonton's got the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves the puck. Gives them nothing in front.
Hey, usually the whistle is going to stop the play. I guess not tonight. Wilkinson's ready to go. Apparently the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Angles it over to McDavid. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Takes the shot. Misses wide.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
Great burst of speed to come up with it. Denied that one.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. And that's picked off. Nice zone entry from the right side. And look at this. He scores!
Oh, I love getting on a breakaway, James. You're out front, and if you've got confidence, you've got to sell your move and finish it off.
The Kings continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
Scored by number 21, Wilkinson.
Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with.
By number 50.
That pass goes a little sideways.
Time of the goal, 16 minutes.
Edmonton's looking to break out. And that pass is intercepted.
Los Angeles is comfortably out in front in this game. One of the reasons is they have been in the right position all evening to pick off passes.
Can't catch up to the pass. Puck grabbed by Hall. And now it's grabbed by Kopitar. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Takes the feed at the point. Los Angeles has possession of it now. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Grabs control of it at the point with the stop. Carter's got it in the corner. Manages to hang on. Turn that one aside.
Up, still pushing and shoving. The whistle doesn't bring this play to a halt at all. Wilkinson's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off.
Edmonton's on the attack. Here's a short pass to Ryan. Denied by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Ryan. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Couldn't complete the play. And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck. The Oilers have it against the wall. And now it's to Ryan. Shoots it and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
Taken by Bouchard. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Over the course of the season, you elsewhere on the ice. How about some of these other storylines about these prospective rookies that are going to crack the roster? And I look at the one here where, boy, for all the hype, I thought he was going to go back to junior. He's going to likely stick. He's going to stick, and he's played well in camp. I'll tell you what impressed me the most, I knew he could contribute offensively, but it's his two-way game. He is way more complete a package than I think a lot of scouts realized. And I'll tell you what, I'm included in that one as well. Been very pleased with what he's done. Elsewhere around the league, you look at some of the other potential cold. I am so intrigued to see how things play out for this young rookie with his first game in the NHL and just how he responds, right? You know he's messaged everybody, every single contact that he's got in his phone book. He has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. Think about anybody's first job, your first day on the job, right? Man, I think even when I was flipping burgers as a kid, my first day going in with the uniform, I had the butterflies. That's flipping burgers. I mean, this kid's going on the ice in front of 20,000 people. How's he going to roll with that? Can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll check in on the phone lines. Be a pro career.